Hi all, it's Ruth here, Artful Stampin. I didn't mean to go live straight away because I'm still watching Janice. But I'm going to turn it down. I'm just going to let Janice know that I went live by accident. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be playing with this stamp set here. It's called A Little Lace. Stick around, but if you want to go and finish off watching Janice, that's fine. Welcome, welcome. So I've prepped a piece of cardstock already, and I stamped this image here with Versamark ink, and then I have heat embossed some white embossing powder, and then I'm going to just do some interesting backgrounds basically. So say hello if you've come in on live on this video. Thank you for coming, and we'll get started. Hi Darlene, Happy New Year to you too. Right. I was going to wait. So my friend Janice Thompson is live at the moment, and I was going to wait for her to finish, and then I pressed a button and it all suddenly started happening. So I'm going to get started and she'll come and join us later. So this is a really super pretty stamp set. As I said, I've already pre-heat embossed this. So it's got white heat embossing ready. And I'm tempted to actually just cut this up into pieces now, because I want to use different colours on it, just to kind of see what happens really. And it is a great way to get to know a stamp set, to use a similar method, repeat a similar method a few times, and then do variations on that method, because then you can really figure out what you like and what works, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to cut this down to, oh, I know what, let's cut the two together, because I can. This trimmer is good at cutting. So here you are again. Hi Steph. Have you just come from Janice's? Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome. Cindy, you made it. Yes, you made it. So, are people having parties and things? Are they... Oh, Janice just finished. Okay. Fab. So, I don't know what happened then. I was faffing around trying to put my camera up, and then suddenly the button went and it... Oh. Never mind. Right, so... got this already embossed on here, and I thought it'd be fun to get some colours on here. And let's have a look what's already on my desk. I'm going to go with something that's already on my desk. Let's go for some nice purples and blues and things, and then maybe stamp something into the back of this. So I think something quite dark. So I've got this image here which I've already used to heat emboss with the white, and I would like some of this image just around the edge of my card here. And I'm kind of turning it around so that I haven't got exactly the same image each time. There we go. Then there's also some of these there's a little image there which is quite sweet. It's just like this little flower, and then a tiny sort of cute little filigree thing going on here. So this is a great kind of filling in different elements. Right, that'll do. Then, oh, now there's a sponge already on my desk, so let's just check the colour of that. Okay, so that's fairly clean. Just going to close up that and get out Highland Heather. Well, see what I do with it. You might decide at the end of it you don't like this stamp set. Okay, so I'm just getting, this is Highland Heather now, which is the lighter of the kind of purples that we have. And oh, I should just use something underneath my fingers. Now, if you haven't washed your hands recently, you can have oils on your hands. So if you put your hands on there to hold it into place, sometimes you can transfer those oils onto the paper. So it's worth getting a scrap piece of paper and just using that to hold down your work. Okay. So you will see that the image that I've heat embossed already will start to appear beautifully. Let's get you in a bit closer. Oh, thank you. My daughter's just bought me a chocolate. Isn't that nice? Brought me a chocolate, not bought. Oh, she's so pedantic. Brought me a chocolate, not bought. She went, I didn't buy you anything. This is what happens when you educate your children, you see. They get very pernickety with your language. There we go. Yummy, yummy. Hello, Carol. Happy New Year to you. Oh, I like this. Right, so that's just the first layer of purple on that. I'm thinking, let's bring in the Seaside spray, and I'm just going to use one of my makeup sponges to bring that extra dimension of colour. Oh, it's not seeming to show up very well. I think we need a different blue in there. Let's get something else. Oh, I think I might even get a bit of Pacific Point. We need a decent blue. Hi, Janice. I'm so sorry about that. I was watching you and I was fiddling around with my phone, just try and switch it back on again, and then I went live by accident. I'm so sorry. I was waiting for you to finish. Oh, thank you, lovely. Okay, so for those of you who have just joined, please remember you can share this out. We're just starting. I'll be on here for probably another half an hour yet. So I've already heat embossed with white embossing powder onto Whisper White cardstock. And so you can see that image appearing beautifully here. And then I've stamped with Blackberry Bliss this image again in different areas. And I'm now just applying lots of lovely colour. And this is now Pacific Point because I wanted a deeper blue to start happening. It's quite pretty. I was blethering. That's the good word. Blethering. Is Jules on the telly yet? Right. What else can we do? He's not on yet. Okay. Right, I'm thinking a little bit more of this purple. Now I know this is quite dark, so I'm just going to really focus in on the edges. Hello, Jenny. Nice to see you. I was just saying, is Jules on yet? Oh, Steph says he's started. Okay. See, Jenny and I, for many years, I spend New Year's with Jenny, but this year we aren't. So we end up comparing notes on Jules Holland, don't we, Jenny? But I'm live at the moment, so... Right, I think I might just do a little bit of darker in the middle of this flower here, just to add a bit of extra contrast. Now, the thing about inking over the top of something, the embossing, is that you do then need to get a cloth to wipe away the excess colour. Because otherwise it looks pink when really it should be white. And unfortunately, Blackberry Bliss is just a very strong colour. I'm gonna huff on it. See if that will help a bit as well. There we go. G&T time. I don't have any G&T. I might find a bit of Old Bailey's tucked away in the back of a cupboard. There we go, that's pretty, isn't it? Right, let's do the next one. I just love that it starts like that and then ends up like that. Toffee apple cider. Ooh, I say. Right. Shout out some new colours, people. We've done the purples and blues. Tick. That's done. Hi, Jamie. Let's choose some different colours now. What do you suggest, guys? Oh, your coloured green, Cindy. Oh, yummy, yummy. Pink, says Sharon. Okay. I'll grab some pinks. Actually, I've got pinks next to me. You are quite the artist. I recently this year started watching and enjoying everything you do. Oh, thank you, Connie. Is this your first live? Is this the first time you've caught me on a live? It's very sweet of you to say so. Thank you. Right, I've got a nice bit of Rococo Rose here. Now we do have in this stamp set this lovely long image here, which I have never used. Look at that, it's still got the sticker on it. Orange, yellow and green, says Steph. Okay, I'll do that on the next one. Hello, Christine. Welcome to the party. You just cracked open a bottle of Bud. Oh, lovely. So I think I'm just going to sort of use this stamp as a border. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh, welcome, Connie. Everyone, welcome, Connie. It's her first live. It's looking a bit too symmetrical, this. Got to try and mix it up a bit. Right. So that's got Rococo Rose on it. So now I'm thinking, what about bringing in a bit of Blushing Bride? Going very girly here, aren't we? blue pink. Then what about a bit of Flirty Flamingo? Darken it up a little bit. I feel like we need a little bit of extra texture here, so I might just grab a bit more of a textural stamp to have in the background. Hi, Nydia. Ooh, I'll give you a choice. Crackle or Buffalo Check? What do you think? Or a stencil, says Steph. Possibly. Where are my stencils? Thank you, Connie. You're very welcome to have the welcomes. Crackle. Crackle, crackle. Now, it looks like I've not cleaned this recently, so I'm just going to give it a little wipe over. Because you know what I'm like. Most times I forget to clean them. Right, so I'm going to use this bent over, and then sometimes I don't attach it to a block, I just use it with my hand straight like this. Just to get on some bits of texture. Release the Kraken. Oh, funny. Excuse me. Right. I've got blue on it. Let's get this is a bit of Rococo Rose now because I just feel like it needs to darken up a bit more. Hi, Ellen. Happy New Year. Haven't you just gone to bed, Ellen? I'm surprised you're back up again. Or have you not been to bed? Oh, you just got up. Yeah, I'm Mid Wales. Christine's North Wales. I'm just going to use a bit of the crackle on the darker pink. Just down the edges. Steph's in bed with her toffee apple. Cider, not toffee apple. That'd be funny. In bed with a toffee apple. Now, I think, I'm not going to do it now, but when I make this card up, I think I'll add some extra embellishments. Oh, where's those crystals? These are super cute. Look, From My Heart Faceted Gems. These are going to be available on the 3rd of January. Look. You could kind of just scatter the, look, you could just get a handful and kind of go plonk. See where they land. Those are super pretty. Look at those. Right, I'm not putting those on now. Right, so that's that one with the addition of the crackle stamp. So Steph said green, yellow and orange. So let's put crackle aside for a second. Green. Oh, where's my daffodil delight gone? Oh, I'm not sure where daffodil delight's gone. Okay, that's fine. I'll use pineapple punch. So we use that one. Get another one in. That. A grapefruit grove, maybe. Should we do that? Katie wants to know if May's still awake. Yes, she is. Yes. They're watching YouTube videos. I think they were playing a game, but I don't know if they are anymore. Right, now what I wanted to do with this one was, you know, obviously you've just seen what it's like to stamp the images from that stamp set again. Let's have a look at this time stamping some of these lovely floral elements from Thoughtful Blooms. This one, this little, you know, these little flowers and things. So I'm just gonna, oh, that needs a clean. So I presume you're up then, Katie, if you're asking if May's up. Right, okay. Let's go clean that off. Maybe get a bit of yellow on here to start. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Rather than using a brush, I'm actually just going to swipe this all over it. Let's try this technique. Yeah, that works. Doesn't it? Really easy way of doing it. And I quite like these sort of streaks in it. It's quite fun. Okay, so that's the streaky pineapple punch. Then this is grapefruit grove. And let's get question, says Bev. Fire ahead, Bev. All right, so let's just get some of these flowers on here. It's cute, I like that. Swap it out. When you over ink a stamp pad, will it help to leave it open for a few hours? No, not really, Bev. What I would do is get a block or your bone folder, and I would just swipe the ink over to one side and just use the drier side to ink your stamp with, and just keep doing that until eventually you need to swipe it back over again. Oh, Ellen is thinking of doing her first YouTube live. How exciting. Go for it. Okay, so if you don't follow Ellen yet, guys, please follow Ellen Woodbridge. She's a demonstrator in Australia. Exciting times. New for 2020. Ellen Woodbridge on YouTube. I'm going to do a flower. Ooh, right in the middle of there. There we go. Maybe one in the middle of there. Yes. I'm up to my elbows in old olive. Oh, are you now, Bev? Why is that? What are you stamping with old olive? Oh, pretty, pretty. I like that. Right, let's get some leaves on here now. I'm covered in Night of Navy. Veggies, says Bev. Oh, you're what? You're actually she's actually cleaning the veggies. Fair enough. Go, Christine. She loves the bits of Stampin' Up, don't you, Christine? Right. I'll chuck another leaf in there, I think. Oh, you're actually stamping green peas? Right, so now I want to start to have a look at what this looks like. So I'm just going to clean off some of the ink from the white. And I feel like I need to make the white a bit more bold. So let's grab a smaller brush. That's good to know, Ellen. Are you quite away from the fires? Away-ish. Oh. Thing is, even if you're away-ish, you still get affected by all the smoke pollution. Okay, there we go. That just makes those stick out. Not stick out. It just helps with the contrast, so it makes them show up a bit better. Oh, hello, Christine. Oh, hello from Wisconsin. Welcome. Let's not forget this little flower here. This little thing here. And again, I feel like it could do with an extra bit of texture. I mean, it's up, it's up to you what you want to do, but I think a little bit of Very Versailles would look nice on this. So, just a little hint of it. There we go. That works out all right, doesn't it? Oh no, the South Island of New Zealand, so you're getting the smoke, yeah. You guys have just had that awful volcano as well. Well, I've just remembered there's these little dots, which I think might look quite nice as well, and a little bit of green. I quite like that. Do you remember what I said earlier about, doing, using one technique and just kind of using it over and over and experimenting with different colours and so on? Because it's as you experiment, you really, really get to know the capabilities of your stamp set. So, this is try number 3, and I feel like, oh, yes, it's really taking on a whole new feel, Anyway, right, last one. So just a quick recap for those of you who've just joined. That was the first one, purples and blues. Then that was the second one with pinks, and we added the crackles to that one. Then this one, we've used the thoughtful blooms flowers in the background, and then we've put a bit of Very Versailles, the script from Very Versailles in that one. So shall we go and do something a little bit different? What could we do? We could go greys and black, and then maybe with a hint of pink or something. Let's do that. Let's do something a bit crazy. Smoky slate, basic grey, lovely lipstick, and I might get the black out in a minute. But I'm thinking, what about we get the lovely lipstick and do a bit of swiping with that. I'm really into this swiping. I think this is going to be our 2020 technique. Your neighbour has just come in slightly drunk singing Hi Ho Silver Lining. As you do. Have you got anything that could do fireworks with? Not that I can think of at the top of my head. Okay, so this is basic grey going onto the buffalo check. And I'm going to just plonk that on. Not quite in the right place, but that's fine. I'm just going to rub mainly the middle area. Ooh! And what about if we... Yeah, I know, Vanessa. Crazy. We saw that on our news. We had that on our news that had happened. Okay, so this is this image, but I'm just going to move it over, twist it slightly. Do that. What about if we get the leaf? And I'm going to start with smoky slate and build up the colour. So this is smoky slate with the leaf. It's quite pale. But it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's building up slowly rather than going in there too dark to start off with. Oh my goodness, no way, Jenny. Is she going to be away from the fires, or? Actually, I've got a friend of mine who's in Australia at the moment from the UK. So this is now the basic grey colour, or shade. Just wanted a few darker leaves in there. And there's this little lined leaf, which is quite nice. I wonder if it's going to show up, we'll see. Oh, it does a bit. You have to push quite firmly. It's very subtle, but it's very, very, very pretty. Right, I think now just need to ink up the centres a bit, make this a bit darker. I think she's going to Sydney first and then be... Oh wow, Jenny. I missed the first part of the first one, did you? Yeah, all of them have been heat embossed white embossing powder, the main image onto a piece of white cardstock, all of them. So I will go back and show you all of them in a minute. You guys can decide which one's your favourites. This has really surprised me, this one. Oh, Steph, don't let your temper get the better of you. I'm just going around the edges a bit now. Actually, stuff that. I can't be bothered. I'm just going to do that. I don't mind it looking a bit grungy. That's better. Yep, I'm happy with that. Oh, thanks, Christine. Okay, so there we go. Let's start at the beginning. I'll put that in front of it and then... Hi, Diana. From Northern California. Welcome. Okay, so that's number one. So these were all white cardstock to start off with white embossed image from A Little Lace, this one. So that big image there, I heat embossed that with white onto white cardstock and then stamped and sponged. So this one was stamped and sponged using the same image again and another little image. Then the next one, we went for pinks, but then we brought in the crackle stamp. Okay. And that I think could do with some extra embellishments. It needs some little sparkle and stuff like that. Birthday cake one would look good with this technique. Yes, it would. Yes. Then this one, we used even more stamps from Thoughtful Blooms. This one here, which is a session stamp set you can earn for free. You cannot purchase it. It will be for free when you put an order in, a qualifying order. Pink one would look great with black cardstock. Yes, it would. Yep. So that's nice with a little bit of the little thinner, finer detailed background in there. That one. And then this one is quite bold. Not bald, bold. With the lovely lipstick. So these two, I use the same technique of swiping the ink pad, which I think you guys are going to see a lot more of because it's such a simple, quick, easy way to put colour onto a piece of cardstock. And I did a Masculine Monday a few weeks ago with Nature's Beauty. If you like that idea of swiping, go back and have a look at that video. And then just stamped with grey, basic grey and smoky slate, the buffalo check, and then some florals again. And I love contrasting florals with geometrics. It's just a great big thing. Great big fun thing to do. Yeah, the swiping is good, isn't it, Janice? Super easy. And again, this could probably benefit from a couple of gems or something, but I'm not going to do that now. You can't pick a favourite, says Maureen. Can't pick, it's too many. Right, so one. Oh, let's get you back out a bit. Way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all so different, aren't they? They've got their own qualities to them. And I think in finished they'll they'll look different again with extra embellishments and things on them. So you like the buffalo check one because yes, that's that's your colours, isn't it, Jenny? Yep. Oh yeah, go for it, Maureen. So for those of you who've just joined, if you're quite new to my channel, please do go and check out Artful Stampin Space on Facebook. It's a group that I've set up for people who've been inspired by anything that they see on my channel. I'll try and keep that as like the main rule, really, that if you've been inspired by something you've seen and you're using some Stampin' Up product, please share your pictures on there. And yeah, it's just really nice to see what you guys create. Because, even if people completely copy the technique, it always still ends up very different. So that's really nice to see. So you like the pink crackle one, says Steph. Christine says number 1. Ruth, you only have a few more minutes. Yeah, I can hear them playing a game. I think they're playing on the Wii. We Fit. Oh.
Using my phone.
Yeah, no, I've finished now. Right, guys. Happy New Year to you. 8 more minutes. They're all lovely, but the yellow and buffalo check are my favourite. One of that one. Cool. Lovely. Right. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys next year. Oh, lovely to see you all. And yeah, have a good one. Oh, Jen, I'll call you in a sec. We'll get the Hootenanny on. Right, I'm going to go and watch the Hootenanny. Lang me your lumreek. That must be a Scottish thing. What? I've missed Craig David. No. I'll watch him on replay. I like a bit of Craig David. Hi, Linda. Sorry, I'm going now. We have to watch a replay. Take care, everybody. Lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for dropping in. Bye.